Hello everyone, hello, 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 how are you? Hello, hello.
How are you?
Don't be shy, you're not shy. Okay, you guys, this is just a little quick video. So, there's some new developments. 3 things I want to mention. I just did my first teacher, interviewing a teacher, so that you guys know what other teachers are doing and how they're doing it. So I just interviewed Ruby. She goes by Ruby, and teacher Ruby. We had a wonderful interview that lasted like 12 minutes, and my screen recorder didn't work. So, she's going to reschedule with me, and I'm going to get another interview and post it. Because I was going to post that today for you guys. I was going to post that today. And it just, I don't know how it happened. But the interview did not record, and it was perfect. So we're going to have to do a take 2 interview. She was actually on her way back to work. So we're going to have to reschedule it for another time. But thank you, Teacher Ruby. Thank you for your time. And 2 more things I want to tell you. So, BlingABC. Remember when I got hired for BlingABC? Technically, I'm still hired for BlingABC, and I have not taught a class. So, I resigned. Now, I will tell you this. Interview process, they treat you like royalty. During the interviewing process, during the training process, thorough training, like really training. They go through everything. They answer questions. It's not intimidating. It's one-on-one training. And I'm trying to remember the training. It was so long ago. I haven't taught a class, but it was very thorough. Very thorough. I felt like super prepared and pumped. They had slides ready to go. They went through each slide. They took their time and discussed each slide with you. And then after that, then you do a trial class. And the trial is with an adult, someone on staff pretending to be a child. And you teach them. They give you everything that you need to.
What are you doing?
This is after Jude gets a hold of my things, they have to go to the mommy hospital, and I have to fix it.
So yeah, these are my little
Classes that I actually got at a meetup that I hosted in my own city. So,
you do a trial class
with an adult where they pretend to be a child, and it's like, I think it was like 20 minutes.
15, something like that, 15, 20 minutes, and then they grade you.
They give you a score.
Now, here's
my story. So, I had to stretch out the process because, yes, I'm with Dada. I had to stretch out the process. And so, I was only able to do it on Fridays. So, anything they wanted me to do... Mufasa, sit. Anything they needed me to do, whatever, it had to be done on a Friday because of the availability and the hours they wanted me to do it. Because Friday is my off day, right? So... it took a little longer because it took like 3 weeks for me to go through everything. So it was like 3 different steps. I had to do it on 3 different Fridays. So finally, when I had to do the trial class, right? That was on the Friday right before Spring Festival. Right before, not Spring Festival. Is it? Yeah, Spring Festival? Chinese New Year. Right before Chinese New Year, right? And so... that was that Friday before the Monday where Chinese New Year started, where Chinese New Year began. And I didn't hear anything back after Chinese New Year, after that week. Didn't hear anything back. Another week. I didn't hear anything back for my trial. I was like, okay, 2 weeks. Side message.
And
they did, investigate it.
Took about
a few days, maybe half a week. And they contacted me and said, they were very sweet, apologetic, You know, I know they were all excited to get us out of there for Chinese New Year.
So I can understand
A delay. I can understand that, you know. I'd be trying to run out for holiday too. So, because they were closed down, just like Dada was closed down for that whole week. Bling was closed for that whole week. There were no Bling classes all that week. So, I understand that. So then they was like, okay, so we're getting the scheduling out, and then classes will be scheduled beginning, I think it was March 3rd. 3rd or 5th, something like that. We're going to start setting the schedule starting March 3rd or 5th. So I'm getting amped up. So, last couple of days of February, nothing. I was like, well, I don't want to get last minute classes and then have to jump in there because it's 1 on 3 classes. So 1 teacher, 3 students. And I didn't want to just have like last minute classes and just not be prepared, especially for my first time. Once I get a hang of it, just throw me in there. But for my first class, I wanted to kind of be prepared. So nothing. March 1st, nothing. 2nd, nothing. 3rd, nothing. 4th, 5th, 6th. So I messaged them. It was like March 10th.
no update on anything.
No information, nothing. I messaged them and said, I've been going through the interviewing process since January, and I'm just not really confident in
teaching with BlingABC because the delay is so long.
I fear that I'm going to forget everything and perform poorly. That's what I told them, you know. I didn't go off and, you know, whatever, didn't get an attitude. I just said, so I'm officially resigning. I apologize. Thank you for the opportunity. I'd like to be considered for any opportunities in the future.
You know, and they responded and said, we're still sorting out schedules. So that was the response I got.
Really wonderful staff. You know, they're nice, very nice. But for me, I don't like waiting around that long. You're not guaranteed classes. You just, when they book you, they book you. And even when you give them your availability, it's
based off of what would
be the best for the group of students. Because they have to find a group, not just one-on-one, but a group that would be able to log in at the same time to take your class and then stay together and follow you, you know, throughout at least that quarter or that term. You know, that same group will have to be together on those days and those times for that term. And I said that I was available Tuesdays and Fridays. So I ended up lowering my schedule, reducing my schedule with Dada, so that so Friday has always been my off day. At first I only had 1 off day. So I was like, okay, I'll just do Tuesdays, because on Tuesdays I didn't have any students that I didn't have on other days. So Tuesdays I had the students that I have other days as well. So they had me on maybe 2 days of the week and a Tuesday. I didn't want to just, you know, have a student that only sees me on Tuesday to have to look for another teacher. So it worked out perfectly because they want you to have 1 or 2 days in between your availability. So I was like, okay, Tuesdays and Fridays, and then certain times on Saturdays, and certain times on Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. No, not Sundays. Certain times on Mondays, Saturdays,
Tuesdays,
and Fridays. But it was, you have to have that set as that's your available time. I guess in this whole time they couldn't find anyone who liked that availability, so I just was not a good match. So I am no longer with Bling. I haven't even tried the classroom. I couldn't even give you information on the classroom. I could give you information on the, you know, what the interview process is like, which the interview was just like they ask you a few questions, ask you availability, and then give you an offer. Really, the interview was very short.
Sweet. And then, you know, you're supposed to do like a little,
have something ready to do a mock teaching. So depending on who your interviewer is, they would tell you how long you have, because you have to be ready to do it at the interview. They will give you everything ahead of time. So no worries there. You'll get the slides that they want you to look over, and everything you'll get will be ahead of time. So I can help you prepare for the interviewing process But as far as the teaching in the classroom, I have not stepped foot in a BlingABC classroom. Now, this leads me to the third thing that I wanted to announce. Alright, you ready for this? You ready? Now, I don't even have a tie on, but I'm going to do this anyway. Alright, so I'm no longer with Bling. I am with Dada. I'm with Cambly. I'm with Palfish. And, yes, there's an and. WeTalk. Have you heard of WeTalk? Alright, WeTalk. Oh my goodness. So they have one-on-one, one-on-four, and whole class instruction. Whole class. Now, I'm already doing one-on-one with Dada. And I do like live videos with groups of people in a room with Palfish. And I do the one-on-one with Cambly, you know, the tutoring. And then with WeTalk, you see where I'm going there? I am doing whole class instruction. Yes, I mean like a big old fat class. A class full of people. And I'm thinking from their point of view, they're putting me on like the whiteboard. Not the whiteboard, what do they call it? Like the smart board projector. They probably see me all huge and big in the classroom. Hello everyone, and how are you today? And so it was so exciting. I've only done one class, but yes, I have started. So I've done one class so far. And I was so nervous at first, but they did a great job of the training material, and then, you know, one-on-one training, and it was great. Gave me videos to watch other teachers and examples, and the platform that they use and everything. It was easy, and I was so grateful because the platform they use is the same platform as Bling, but they use it a little, you know, differently, a little more relaxed than Bling is, but you're able to have fun with it. And unlike Bling, some of their lessons are interactive. So it's like you press like a play, and then there's things that happen in the lesson. So it's so easy because conversational bubbles pop up, things move into place, and it causes for discussion. So their lesson is way more interactive than Bling is. It's more interactive than Dada as well. And so I haven't had a lesson where there's music or anything yet. So I'm not sure if they have music and all that available or videos. But everything that you need is like in the slides. All you're doing is you want to get the class. I had, let's see, 2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6.
I had 6 students.
6 students, and they were like young. They were
5. They were so cute. They were a little scared to talk, so I was trying to encourage them with,
you know, with praise.
And
you reward them trophies, and it's unlimited.
So it's not like you have like the 5 stars, you know, with Dada. You just keep giving it to them, keep giving it to them, keep giving it to them. And so with the praise and yeah, and of course you still want to expound on it within their reasoning, right? And I'm so hyped because it's different than any of the other platforms. It's a whole class. It goes by so quick. Very, very fast. Very fast. And I just really enjoyed teaching the class. So it's a 30-minute class where it can be anywhere from like 6 students to
I think they said it can
get as big as like 20 or so. And there's a teacher there, so you're not like, hey, you go sit down. There's a teacher in the classroom that actually helps, you know, as far as classroom management. They do the classroom management part. You're focusing on the lesson, getting them to talk, getting them to repeat, getting them to answer.
and you make it a competition.
So you actually encourage the groups. The teacher already knows to break the class into groups. So you start the class, who's group 1, 2, 3, 4, and throughout the lesson you keep score on the groups, and at the end you announce which group is the winner. So it makes them, you know, compete.
You know, try to see who can win, and who, you know, who knows what their
teacher said as far as what happens on, whatever group wins. So, they're just like, yeah, I want to win, I want to win. So it's like a game. The whole class is like a trivia game. Kind of like for like a game show. Yeah, like a game show for the kids. So it was like high energy. I was hyped up. As soon as I got into, the teaching, then all of my fears just dissolved away, and I felt relaxed because you guys, I'm a licensed, public school teacher. So I almost felt like I was back in the classroom, only I'm looking at these kids on the screen. So I'm like, okay, yes, giving them response time, giving them answer time, encouraging them, helping them with the answer. It was fun. So WeTalk is another company that I'm with. And I'm going to give you another video as far as my hours, my availability. People are like, how do you have enough hours in a day? And you have a 3-year-old at home. He's in there playing right now while I'm doing this video. He's in there playing. But I get it done. I will show you how. So, until next time. I just had to give you guys those updates on what's going on. I know you've been wondering about Bling. What's going on with, where am I at? What am I doing? And the interviews that I talked about. I did my first one. I'm going to get it out there. Now, if you would like for me to interview you, we can do it over WeChat, which is what we did today. And my screen recorder on my cell phone did not save the video, so I don't know. But we can do it over WeChat. We can do it over Facebook Messenger.
I'm not too good with Skype, but I think
I will reinstall Skype. Let me know, and we'll do a video chat. I'll record it. The one I did today was like almost 12 minutes long. We had fun. We talked. It was casual. I had this shirt on, so I was just like this. Just like this. I would have done it on the sofa, but my living room's kind of dark, so I just wanted to have some bright light. But really informal. So just let me know. Drop down and leave me a comment. You can email me, Miss Lala Books, MS Lala LALABOOKS @gmail.com. Okay, that's my email, and I will get to you as soon as I can. I get notifications on my phone, so if I have my phone in my hand, I'm gonna get to you. So just let me know, okay? And thank you for all the love. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the bell and getting notifications. More is coming. I'm excited for these interviews. TTFN.